Hi everyone and welcome to today's episode. It feels really nice to be back here on the mat recording for you. So as always, you can skip this intro where I describe what we're going to be doing. You can go to the episode description where I create direct links for you to go to a particular section of the video. So a few things before I start. I also include a link now to donate for my classes. This is totally optional. Really, I just want to put it out there because I am no longer teaching in studios, and so I want to give this as an option if you'd like to support me. If you want to support me by simply sharing these videos, you're welcome to do that as well. And what else yes, there's a bit of background noise today. I've had the neighbors doing some renovations for the past couple of weeks, so just bear with me if there's subtle noises. It's actually good to experiment with that and try to not get too carried away with those outside noises and just come back to our breath. That's it. In terms of the practice, we are doing a full moon restorative class, and traditionally in yoga, during the full moon and the new moon, we are supposed to take these days to rest. So in Ayurveda, it's encouraged to take the day to really restore, rest, not practice yoga and, not practice strenuous yoga, and even fast, if that's something you are interested in. Today I'll just be focusing on the restorative yoga part of it. So just going to be doing a nice juicy sequence to open up through our spine, our central channel, and also through our good old hips and shoulders, two areas that often need some much needed love. So hop onto your mat. You don't need anything for today's practice besides perhaps a pillow. I always recommend maybe having one by the side. And you may actually want a strap if you're quite tight in your quadricep muscles, or a scarf, a blanket, whatever you can use. Maybe have that nearby, and let's get started. So we're going to start lying on our backs. So allow yourself to very gently come to lie on your back. Legs are extended, arms nice and floppy, palms facing up perhaps. And you can take these first few moments to wiggle, maybe wiggle the ankles, gently press into the elbows, shuffle the shoulder blades under, space in the front of the chest. And you can gently allow the head to rock side to side, massaging the back of the skull very, very mindfully. Allow the head to be nice and heavy. Cool. Ensure you've got nice support here at your tailbone, ankles grounded, back of the heart. And then allow the head to rest at its central middle point. And perhaps allow the eyes to close. Allow the breath to be free. So see if you can let go of any tension in the belly and in the chest. Good. I'll invite you to place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Start to deepen your breath here as you invite the air to spiral in through the nose, making its way down the belly. Allow the belly to swell up like a balloon. Exhale, you can open the mouth. Belly relaxes down. Good. A few more breaths like this. Inhale, really accentuate the breath down the belly, and then the breath travels up into the chest, and you exhale all the way out. Good. Couple more breaths like this. Maybe start to notice the subtleties of the wave-like rhythm of the breath as it travels through the belly and the chest. Good. Allow the breath to be soft in and out through the nose. If you've got a blocked nose, you can always exhale through the mouth. Take these first few moments to set an intention. So today is the full moon here. And so we are doing a restorative, nurturing practice. And you can do this at any time when you feel like you need a bit of self-love, a bit of self-care. So perhaps your intention for today could be, I choose love and care for myself. I choose love and care for myself. One more in your head. Good. And as always, we'll aim to keep that gentle connection with our breath as we unify our breath with our movements, with our mind. Good. Inhale. Let's do a full body stretch. Reach the arms overhead. Point the toes. Maybe even make yourself yawn. And then bend the knees. Bring the legs and the knees in towards your chest. Soft grasp here of the knees. Allow the spine to be long, and you can rock side to side here, massage the lower back. One more full body stretch. Exhale, knees come in. Good. Keep the chin slightly tucked in so you got a long spine. And let go of the knees slightly so you got the spine as best as you can, nice and long on your mat. Start to gently rock side to side. Keeping the knees together, you can start to make some circles, keeping the knees joined. Feeling some release through the lower back. Good. And then settle the knees in the center. Holding on to each knee with each hand. You're going to inhale, allow the knees to come apart in a circular motion. Exhale, knees draw in towards the center. Good, keep it going. So we're opening through our hip joints here very mindfully. Noticing the sensation in your hips. Remember your breath. Using your breath as a friend here. Moving with your friend in harmony. Good. And then swap the direction of the knees. 2 more circles like this. Remember, the movements can be organic, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Notice how your spine and head moves, very subtle movements as you do this. The whole body moves in one system. Everything is connected. Good. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Give them one last big squeeze. Perhaps raise the forehead up. And then exhale, very gently allow the spine to come back down. Feet as wide as your mat, so quite wide apart. You can have the arms wide apart, palms facing up. Maybe shuffle the shoulder blades under. You can have the arms overhead, whatever feels good, or hands by your side. Good. I like here to press into my feet and gently raise the tailbone. So I curl it under, send the pubic bone up, and then place it back down. Just so I look after the lower back, so the lower vertebrates of my spine, so I don't crush them overarching. That's just a little tip that you might want to notice. Good. Take a deep breath here. Remember, swell up through the belly like a balloon and the chest. Exhale, let the knees drop to the right as far as they go. Good. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees to the left. Making windscreen wipers movement here, opening through our hip flexors. Keep it going. Inhale, up. Exhale, knees gently drop to one side. Moving in your own way. Perhaps allow that organic movement of the head to rock side to side. Next time the knees are on the right, you're going to keep them there. Maybe shuffle the shoulders slightly under. So we're finding a nice opening through the left hip flexors here. Option to bring your right hand on your belly. Take a deep breath down the belly. Exhale, perhaps open the mouth, cleanse it out. Couple more breaths here. See if you can get a little bit more release through the exhale. Maybe allow the head to gently gaze to the left. Allow the muscles to gently relax even more with your exhalation. Good. One more here. As you inhale, you fill up. Find space in the front of the hips, space for the cells to open and move. As you exhale, you find release through the muscles. Good. Bring the head to the center. Knees come up. Maybe engage your belly gently. Good. Mindfully let the knees drop to the left. So keep the feet nicely spread apart here. Decide what you want to do with the arms. Good. Settling here. Be mindful of the back. Any pinching here, just take it back a notch. Or maybe gently engage your glute here. So you got some support here. We're breathing here. You can allow the left hand to come to your belly, creating space in the belly on the inhalations, space in your hips. As you exhale, let go fully. Maybe the head gently gazes to the right. Take your moment here to simply breathe, to simply be. Surrender to gravity. In this posture, we've got a gentle rotation through the spine, through the digestive organs. Really healthy to keep mobility through the spine, a central channel. where our nervous system is found. Last breath, really enjoy filling up on the inhale and letting go on the exhale. Belly draws in towards the spine. Gentle engagement as you bring the head and knees back to the center. Good. Feel free to do any wiggles here. Maybe knees come in, wiggle side to side. You can bring some rotations through the wrists and the ankles. Maybe open and close the fingers. Open and close the jaw. Awesome. And then you're going to come to your all fours. So different ways to come to that position. If you've got mobility in your spine, you can rock up and down your mat. Just being very mindful, keeping the chin in. If you prefer, you can just roll onto your side and come up. If you're doing rock and rolls, just do a few ones, so maybe 3 to 5 rolls. Using your legs to give you momentum. Oops. And then we eventually come to our all fours. Bring the knees out wide. Big toes to touch. We're going to inhale, spread the collarbones, look forward. Exhale, child's pose. Hips come back. Allow the chest to come down. You can soften the elbows, allow the head to rest. Support your forehead if you need with the hands stacked. Good. And remember here, you've got options. It's your practice. So if you want to bring the knees closer together, you can. If you want to bring a pillow underneath the hip, underneath the sitting bones here in between the feet and the sitting bones, you can do that too. Options here to bring the palm of the hands together in prayer position. As you inhale, bring the hands up above the head. Exhale, hands land in your neck. So crossing one hand over the neck, getting nice opening through the back of the heart, through the shoulders. Can you send your breath all the way down the belly and into the chest, expanding. As you exhale, release the heart, be closer to the earth. Good. Inhale, bring the hands back down, come up to your all fours. Awesome. I'm going to move through cat and cow, articulating through the spine. So inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the chin, press the hands, curl like a little angry cat. Curl the tailbone under. Good, keep it moving. Inhale, spread the collarbones, take a deep breath. Exhale, press the earth away. Find space in the back of the shoulders, back of the heart. And keep it going like this. You're welcome to make the movement a bit more organic, so you can rock forward and back as you undulate through the spine. Maybe start to inhale to your cow position, and as you exhale, you're going to come to your child's pose in an organic way. So maybe allow some wiggles side to side, get some nice stretch through the side. Inhale, look up, belly drops down, lift the tailbone. Exhale, child's pose. Good, one more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Inhale, come up to your all fours. Find a long back here. So the gaze is slightly down and forward. So just a bit in front of your hands. And your belly button is drawing up and in. Long spine, so crown of the head reaches forward, sitting bones reach back. Good, you can have the toes curled or uncurled, whatever feels best. Going to make some movements through the hips. So take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, allow the hips to drop to the left and then back towards the heels. Inhale to the right and forward. Good. Keep it going, so making a circle with your hips. Allow the elbows, the shoulders to soften, the head to follow the movement. Maybe even close the eyes and move with your breath. Move at your own pace. Good. When you're ready, swap the directions of the circles. So hips drop to the right, back, left and forward. Keep it going like that. Imagine the fluidity you're creating through your spine. So in yoga we learn that the mind is so important in how we carry the energy through our body. So if we've got beautiful kind of open thinking and we imagine, for example, space that's created in our body, that can have an effect on our nervous system, and it affects how we carry our muscles. It helps to release and flush the toxins out. So really focusing on that today as we nurture our body. Good. Coming back to the center with any last movement that feels good. And come to your child's pose one more time. Deep breath in the belly. Allow the belly to meet the thighs. Exhale, empty. Inhale, come up to your all fours. Spread the fingers wide. Curl the toes under. Keep the belly up and in. Maybe walk the hands slightly forward. Keep the upper arms away from each other, so the shoulders sliding back. Inhale, lift the knees, hover them. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up towards the sky. Good. Spread the fingers. Keep those shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Maybe shake yes and no. And keep the knees bent here in your first downward facing dog. Good. Spread the toes. And then eventually start to ground down with one heel after the next. So walking the dog. Again, feel free to move in any organic way that feels good here. Moving through the hips, the head. Creating space. Good. So as you extend one leg after the next, you should get some nice opening through the hamstrings and the calf muscles. Good. Bend both knees. Send the sitting bones up. As you inhale, press through the hands. Exhale, start to ground the heels down as much as you can. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. Last breath here in your downward facing dog. As you exhale, allow the heart to melt a bit further down. Good. Inhale, bring the knees back down. Find your all fours. Exhale, Anahatasana, puppy pose. So we're going to walk the hands slightly forward. Allow the chest to come down. Keep the hips up above the knees. Forehead can come down. If it doesn't reach the ground, don't worry. You can always place the hands stacked or have a block or cushion, whatever you want to support your head. If that's too much, you can walk the hips further back so you're more in a modified child's pose position. Good. Take a few moments here. Be mindful The aim of this posture is to get opening through the shoulders, through the heart. I used to find this posture really challenging. So don't worry if that's you. Just keep breathing. Keep connecting. If there's any pinching or pain, it can come out very mindfully. Never persist through pain. If you feel a bit of, I would say, strain or a bit of opening that's a bit uncomfortable, but it's manageable, then you know you're in the right position. Last breath here. Exhale fully. Good. Inhale. Duck dive yourself onto your belly. Good. Allow the head to come all the way down. As always, I'm just going to be mindful not to speak in the mic, so just bear with me if I don't demonstrate exactly perfectly. Good. Allow the arms to land wherever feels good. And then you're going to rock the hips side to side. You can bend the knees, allow the feet to make windscreen wipers movement here. So really soften through the front of the hips. Kind of have fun with it here, rocking side to side. Awesome. And then allow the feet to land back down. Press the top of the feet actively so you gently engage through the thighs. Awesome. Relax now as you exhale. Inhale, you're going to bring the hands either side of your mat and you're going to come onto your tippy fingers. So elbows are pointing up. You can gaze at me if you're not sure. So the hands are wide, about the same height as your head, and the elbows are directly above the hands. You're going to inhale, press the top of the feet, start to gaze up. Exhale, relax all the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, forehead lands down. Inhale, press through the hands, gaze up, find space in the torso, press through the feet. Exhale, relax. One more like this, opening through the front of the body. Exhale. You should feel sensation all the way down the hips as well. Inhale, you're going to gaze up. As you exhale, you're going to gaze underneath the right armpit. Allow the left shoulder to draw down. Good. Inhale, gaze up and forward. Exhale, look down the left armpit. Right shoulder comes down and under. Good. Inhale, middle. Exhale, right armpit. Keep it going like this. Gaze at me if you're not sure. Inhale up. Exhale, look down under the left armpit. One more on each side. So we are doing this to articulate through our spine and articulate through the shoulders. Doesn't have to be perfect, just notice what comes up. Inhale, center. Exhale, release all the way down. Maybe stack the hands, a little pillow for the forehead. Shimmy through the hips, let go of any tension. Beautiful. Keeping the legs together here, this is where you might want to have your strap or your blanket, whatever you use. Bend the right knee and grab hold of the right ankle. Sorry guys. Okay, grab the right ankle. Good. So if you can't grab the ankle, just grab a blanket to help you here. Beautiful. So you're breathing here in your belly. And as you exhale, start to curl the tailbone under. So you send the pubic bones down towards the mat. And you're getting a nice deep quadricep stretch here. Good, keep breathing here. Option to extend the left hand forward, kind of like a superwoman, superman position. Maybe inhale, press through the hand and start to lift up. Exhale, relax down. Got 2 more breaths here. Just find whatever option feels nurturing for you. You can have your head on your forearm or the head, or you can use your arm to open, gently coming up. Good. When you're ready, relax. Let go of the right ankle, land back on the ground. Bring both hands under the head, shimmy the hips side to side. Awesome. Bend the left knee, grab hold of the left ankle. So you know where you're going this side. Just first finding a position. Maybe the right hand or forearm is there to support the head. Keeping the knees together as best as you can. Just be mindful here you're not grabbing your ankle and jamming through the knee. Good. Gently curl the tailbone under, so gently engage your glutes and the pubic bone comes down towards the mat. So as you do this gentle lengthening of the spine, you should feel perhaps a bit more opening through the left quadricep. Maybe not. Good. Inhale, you can relax. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Maybe extend the right hand forward. Good. You decide as you inhale, maybe come up. Exhale, relax down. 2 more. You decide where you want to be. When you finish your last breath, allow the head to come back down. Let go of the left ankle. You can bend both knees, gently sway side to side. Awesome. Feet come back down. Allow the arms to come alongside the body. You can have the palms facing down. And just take a moment here, maybe the right cheek down so you can gaze to the left. Just allow yourself to completely surrender to the earth. Good. Swap side with the head. Left cheek is down. Allow yourself to have deep belly breathing here, connecting down. When you're ready, you inhale. You're going to bring the head to the center. Flip yourself onto your back very mindfully. Good. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Give them a big hug. Rock side to side. Awesome. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, knees come in towards the chest. Good. Keep the right knee nice and tight in towards your belly. Inhale, left leg comes down onto the mat. Open the right arm and you can use your left hand to hold on to the knee here. Deep breath here. Exhale, come to your twist. Allow the leg to drop to the left here. Ooh, deep breaths here. Just go as far as you want, so you don't have to go all the way down to the floor. In fact, probably won't reach the floor. You can support that right knee with a pillow, anything. And again, like we did in the beginning, allow the inhale to fill you up, creating space. The exhale to surrender. Maybe let go a bit more. Maybe ease off a bit more. Maybe gaze to the right. When you're ready, gently bring your head to the center, knee comes to the center, hug both knees in. And then we'll do the opposite side. So left knee is nice and close towards your chest. Inhale, right leg comes flat down on the mat. Open the arms and use your hand to guide the knee. Deep breath here, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right this time, as far as you go. Just be mindful here with the shoulders not to overdo it. If you need support underneath your left shoulder, you can place something there. Inhale all the way down the belly, find space. Soften through the face. As you exhale, relax, surrender. Maybe gaze to the left. Keep your breath as you focus. Remember your intention. I choose love and care for myself. When you're ready, come back to the center. Bring both knees in. You can find a happy baby here, opening the knees out wide. Maybe grab hold onto the hamstrings, so gently rock side to side. Or maybe you can grab onto the outside edge of the feet. Maybe extending one leg at a time, like a happy baby. Doing any last movement here that feels nurturing. I sometimes like to put the legs up the wall. That can be really nice. You can do that to finish. And then when you're ready, eventually allow both legs to come back down. Find your Shavasana, final resting pose. Allow the legs to relax, the arms to relax. Gently tuck the chin in towards the collarbones. Maybe shuffle the shoulder blades down under. Good. In this first minute of Shavasana, come back to your belly breathing. Inhale, space in the belly. Exhale, belly relaxes down. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, surrender and let go. You can stay here for 5 to 8 minutes or more if that feels nurturing. Maybe gazing up towards your third eye, so the space in between the eyebrows, keeping the eyes closed, but you imagine just gazing up here, surrendering, filling yourself up with love and care. When you're ready to come back, start to bring awareness to the extremities as you wiggle the fingers and the toes. Deepen your breath here, completely conscious here. Start to rock the head side to side, increasing the range of movement through the ankles, the wrists. You can bend the knees side to side. Inhale, full body stretch. Good. exhale, eventually roll onto your side in the fetal position. Last moment here to check in. Notice anything that may have changed from the beginning of the class. Notice your breath. Notice your body, the connection of the body on the ground. Notice your mind. Use your hand to guide yourself up. Cross-legged position or whatever sitting position feels good to you. Inhale, the arms up above the head, palms to touch. Exhale, hands come down, meet at the heart center. Come back to your intention one last time. Good. Perhaps together we may close with the intention to bring love and care to those in need, and to anyone that we may cross path with today. Could just be a gentle smile, a helping hand, just being here to listen for someone. Soft bow of the head towards the fingertips. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. As always, if you've got any questions, you're welcome to pop a comment in the video, or you can contact me. My details are on the channel About section. Take care of yourself. Thank you.